Have you ever thought about what you would need in an emergency situation? Today, we're exploring 12 overlooked yet essential items for your survival stockpile. Most people remember the obvious, food and water, but true preparedness goes beyond the basics. It's about practicality, sustainability, and even mental well-being. From a hand crank radio to a deck of playing cards, these items cover a broad spectrum of needs in a crisis. Without further ado, let's uncover these 12 overlooked items for your survival stockpile. Imagine being cut off from the outside world with no electricity. How would you receive updates or vital information? In such situations, a hand crank radio becomes your lifeline. This compact, versatile device doesn't rely on electricity or batteries to function. Instead, a simple turn of the handle generates power, keeping you connected even when the grid goes down. But a hand crank radio is more than just a communication device. It can tune into weather stations, providing critical updates on potentially life-threatening situations. It can also pick up AM and FM signals, allowing you to stay informed about local news and developments. Some models even come with additional features like a flashlight, a siren, or a USB charging port, further enhancing their utility in crisis situations. In emergencies, knowledge can mean the difference between life and death. Staying connected and informed is crucial in an emergency, making a hand crank radio an indispensable item. In an emergency, a versatile tool can make a world of difference. Imagine an all-in-one tool set small enough to fit in your pocket, yet capable of tackling a myriad of tasks. That's the magic of a multi-tool. This compact powerhouse is an essential addition to any survival kit. With features ranging from a knife and a screwdriver to a can opener and a pair of pliers, it's a veritable Swiss Army knife of utility. It's not just about convenience, it's about survival. In the wilderness, a multi-tool can assist in food preparation. From opening canned goods to filleting a freshly caught fish, it can be a lifesaver in administering first aid, cutting bandages, or removing splinters. And when it comes to making necessary repairs, whether to your shelter or your gear, a multi-tool steps up to the plate. A multi-tool is a compact solution for numerous survival needs. Let's quickly go through some more items that you might overlook but could be lifesavers. Kicking things off with emergency blankets. These aren't your typical bedtime companions. They're lightweight, compact, and designed to retain up to 90% of your body heat. In a cold, harsh environment, an emergency blanket could mean the difference between life and death. Plus, they can double as a makeshift shelter or a signaling device due to their reflective surface. Next up, we have duct tape. This might seem like an odd one, but this Adhesive Wonder is a multifunctional tool in disguise. It can patch up a leak, secure a splint, or even serve as a temporary bandage. When you're in a bind, you'll be thankful you've got a roll of this sticky savior in your kit. Moving on to fire starters. In a survival situation, being able to start a fire is crucial. It provides warmth, cooks food, and purifies water. Matches and lighters can run out or get wet, but a reliable fire starter kit, especially one that's weather-resistant, can be a beacon of hope when you're lost in the wilderness. Last on our rapid-fire list, feminine hygiene products. Now, this isn't just for the ladies. Sanitary pads and tampons have a multitude of survival uses. They're super absorbent, making them perfect for wound care. Tampons can be used as tinder for starting fires, while pads can serve as water filters in a pinch. And of course, they're essential for women during that time of the month, especially in a long-term survival situation. These items might seem trivial, but in a survival scenario, they can be game changers. So don't underestimate the power of these seemingly simple items. You never know when they might come in handy or even save your life. Water is life, but what if your water supply is contaminated? In survival scenarios, clean water becomes as precious as gold. Often we take for granted that we can simply turn on a tap and have fresh, clean water at our disposal, but in a crisis, that luxury can quickly vanish. That's where portable water filters come into play. These compact, lightweight devices can be a lifesaver, quite literally. They are designed to filter out impurities, bacteria, and other harmful substances from water, making it safe to drink. Even if you're pulling water from a stagnant pond or a murky river, with a portable water filter, you can rest assured that your water is clean and safe. But water is just one half of the survival equation. What about food? While it's possible to stockpile canned goods and non-perishable items, these supplies will eventually run out. And this is where seeds and basic gardening tools become invaluable. Gardening might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of survival, but it's a long-term solution for food scarcity. Seeds are small, lightweight, and easy to store. With a variety of vegetable and fruit seeds, you can start a survival garden that could sustain you and your family for years to come. Couple your seeds with basic gardening tools, a trowel, pruning shears, a watering can, and you're set. These tools are essential for planting, maintaining, and harvesting your crops. Plus, gardening is a skill that can be learned and honed over time, becoming a valuable asset in a post-crisis world. In conclusion, a portable water filter and basic gardening tools are incredibly important for survival. They address the basic human needs of clean water and food, and they offer a sustainable solution for long-term survival. Ensuring clean water and a sustainable food source are key to survival, making these items essential in your survival stockpile. Survival is not just physical but also mental. This statement rings true, especially in survival situations where one's mental fortitude is tested as much as their physical stamina. Let's delve into the importance of having sturdy footwear, books, and playing cards in your emergency stockpile. Sturdy footwear may not seem like a mental well-being item at first glance. However, consider this. You're in a survival situation where you have to move around a lot, perhaps in rugged terrain. Inadequate footwear can lead to injuries, discomfort, and a constant state of worry about your feet. This constant concern can be mentally draining. On the other hand, knowing that your feet are well protected can provide a sense of security, allowing you to focus on other survival tasks with a clear mind. Next, books. In a survival scenario, books serve a dual purpose. Firstly, they can be an invaluable source of knowledge. A book on survival skills, first aid, or edible plants, for example, can be a lifesaver. Secondly, books can provide a means of escape. Reading a captivating novel or an interesting nonfiction piece can transport your mind away from the harsh realities of your situation, even if just for a few hours. This mental respite can help reduce stress and anxiety, bolstering your mental resilience. Finally, playing cards. A deck of cards is compact, lightweight, and versatile. It enables a wide variety of games, from solitaire for solitary moments to poker for group settings. Playing card games can provide a much-needed distraction, a sense of normalcy, and an opportunity for social interaction, all of which are essential for maintaining mental well-being. In a survival scenario, mental well-being is just as important as physical survival, making these items an essential part of your stockpile. So don't overlook the power of sturdy footwear, books, and playing cards in your emergency preparedness plan. Your mind will thank you. So there you have it, 12 often overlooked yet crucial items for your emergency stockpile. Each of these items holds a unique place in your survival strategy, from practical tools to mental well-being enhancers. The hand crank radio, an indispensable tool for receiving information and keeping in touch with the outside world. The multi-tool, the epitome of versatility, ensures you have a tool for nearly every situation. Emergency blankets, lightweight yet life-saving, provide warmth and shelter when needed most. Never underestimate the power of duct tape and fire starters, simple yet essential items for repairs and warmth. Feminine hygiene products, often overlooked, are crucial for maintaining cleanliness and health. The portable water filters, ensuring you have access to clean, drinkable water. Seeds and basic gardening tools, providing you with the means to sustain yourself long-term. Sturdy footwear, because mobility can be the key to survival. And let's not forget the importance of mental well-being. Books, to keep the mind active and engaged, and playing cards, to provide entertainment and a sense of normalcy in challenging times. Remember, being prepared for an emergency means thinking beyond the obvious. These items could make the difference between merely surviving and thriving in a crisis. The goal isn't just to live through an emergency, but to come out on the other side stronger and more resilient. So stock up, stay prepared, and remember, knowledge is the ultimate survival tool.